Princes Park, Carlton boast a star-studded lineup, led by their champion forward, Stephen Kernahan. The Blues were the unlucky team last season, winning 14 matches, but missing out on playing in the finals on percentage. Fitzroy fell away to 10th place after a spirited start, and like the Blues, the Lions have an inspired leader in Paul Roos. That's a lineup: Geelong, St Kilda, Carlton, Fitzroy on AFL Today. They'd kicked 13 of 18 goals from the 20-minute mark of the first quarter. At that stage, Fitzroy led 5-2. Carlton came back just before quarter time. They dominated the second quarter, dominated the third, and at three-quarter time they were leading 15 goals, 8-98 to Fitzroy, 10-14-74. So let's go to the start of the final term. I was working alongside Peter McKenna and Bernie Quinlan. 98-74 as we start the final term. Some key positional changes for Fitzroy. Roos to centre half forward, Lynch to full forward. Robert Shaw banking on attacking. Must kick goals to win. Gale's handball to Baldwin. And Lynch about to get into the play. Dorotic with him. Lynch in the front spot. Well played, Dorotic to thump it away. Wheelden attacked it. Matthews attacks it. Get through. Lynch and Dorotic run it to the boundary line. Still Lynch. Dorotic takes him on. Lynch gets his foot to it. Well done, Lynch. And Broderick's mark was a good one.
He's a goer, Lynch, isn't he?
Yeah, well, they've tried him at full-back. I think he was at centre-half back for a little while. He's probably played in just about every key position today except the centre.
Broderick. Now, Fitzroy started strongly after half-time. They started the match strongly. But they're 4 goals behind. And one of the reasons they're so far back is that they've wasted a lot of opportunities, even early in the match when they were dominating. Broderick, an important kick, a drop punt, kicks a goal. They've started well again. Can they go on with it? They mount something here. 11-14, 15-8.
It looks like Broderick's been moved off Greg Williams also. It could be Jamie Elliott. Yes, Jamie Elliott now picking up Greg Williams in the middle. And it looks as if Broderick's now playing across the half-forward line, giving Alistair Lynch plenty of room in the forward line. Not a player within the 50-metre circle. Alistair Lynch and his opponent, John Dorotic, only there.
Well, Greg Williams has had 15 kicks and 14 handballs, so he has been a very dominant player. Centre of the ground, all Welsh. Oh, Welsh had his foot stubbed as he went to kick that. I hope he hasn't got an ankle injury there. He's hobbling around behind the play. Umpires found a free kick and was holding the man on Brent Heaver. And he has hurt his ankle, Welsh, and that is shocking luck. In towards the pocket, Kernahan, too good for Peter Caven. Good mark, and Welsh will come off the ground. He went to kick it a moment ago and kicked into the Fitzroy player.
It was a good smother, actually, wasn't it? A terrific smother by the Fitzroy player, but he's coming off the ground and Caviden's coming on.
Well, they've got to do something about full-back Fitzroy because Peter Caven's just looked a bit dodgy down there in that key full-back area.
He had 3 goals kicked on him in the third quarter by Rowan Welsh. And the pressure's not going to be any easier in this final term with Steve Kernahan now playing at full forward.
Well, Kernahan's kicked 3 goals. Heaver's kicked 3 for Carlton. Rowan Welsh has kicked 4. And for Fitzroy, Darren Wheeldon 3, Satori 2 and Dunstan 2. The captain of Carlton, Steve Kernahan, kicks and hooks it. And has kicked a behind, and the Fitzroy supporters breathe a sigh of relief. 15-9 to 11-14. They're still within striking distance, but with the trend of the game, you would think that Carlton should be able to hang on from here. Fitzroy will have a real go. There's the kick to the half-back line. Stevens, punched down by Kernahan. Loose ball is with Kernahan. Fraser Brown caught, tries to get in the punch, and a correct umpiring decision. He'll bounce it half forward for the Blues. So Steve Kernahan to do the ruck work. Matthews almost gave away a free kick there. Dunstan almost handed it to Dundas. All the tall Carlton players are there. Over the back of Sexton. Now Tommy Alvin, he can go to Hannah. Well, they've got the loose man going here, Mill Hannah. Oh, dummies. And then comes straight down the ground and will bomb it in long. Danger here. Spalding and Stevens. Spalding can't quite hang on to it, and backing up his seat camp. He had his name written all over that, Earl Spalding.
Handball to Matthews. Inside to Zanotti. Controlled it pretty well, Zanotti. To Elliott. to Armstrong. To Wilden. Lynch runs into the goal square. Armstrong calls for it short. He'll go there now.
Oh,
he's got him.
Came off. I thought he kicked it too high for a minute.
Yes, good play there. Good backup support provided by Broderick.
Just ran across, didn't he, Bernie?
He did. He got in the way, didn't he? Provided a clear passage there for Armstrong.
Well, Armstrong's kicked 3 points, but he is a good kick.
He's normally a better kick on the run, really, Bernie, isn't he?
Yes, he gets good distance, doesn't he? He's, you know, one of those prodigious left foot kicks, but a big chance here to kick a goal for Fitzroy.
Drop punt, looks good. It's a goal. Still in at the Lions. They keep close.
Yes, they've kicked 2 goals in this final term, Fitzroy. Carlton yet to kick a goal for the term. And they keep on trying very hard, Fitzroy. There's no worries about that. You just hold your breath at times when they sort of overuse the handball coming out of the back line. A couple of dodgy hand passes, but they got away with it.
Well, you've got to hand it to Robert Shaw. Robert Shaw has put his good players up in the key forward positions, and that's good thinking by the coach. He's going for broke. And Fitzroy looking pretty desperate at this stage as Roos taps it on to Matthews. Here they go. Dunstan, Broderick, an open goal coming up. Paul Broderick kicks. Will it clear the pack? Yes, another goal to the Royals. Well, they're back in it, and they are only trailed by 6 points.
Wow, what a turnaround. They looked down and out at three-quarter time, didn't they, the Lions? There's plenty of spirit in this Fitzroy side.
7 points, Bernie.
There's the player kicked that goal. He's been moved up to half forward. He played the first 3 quarters on Greg Williams in the middle. Jamie Elliott now has that job, and good support in the goal square there from Alistair Lynch, shepherding that ball through.
Broderick's second goal, 99 to 92. Roos had a lot of touches today, but that one was very effective at centre half forward. He could play a key role. Here's Baldwin. They're coming home with a rush, Fitzroy. Okay. Good mark.
Good mark.
Hasn't done a lot in his debut, but he shows signs. It's an ex-Glenelg player where Kernahan came from. Here's Hannah, loves to run. Goes to half forward, not a good kick, didn't balance up. Wind and Spalding and Stevens, and out of play. Blues in attack, but under threat now. They were coasting at three-quarter time, looks safe at 15-8 to 10-14. And Fitzroy's kicked 3 goals in a rush to a solitary point by Carlton. Dean went up with Kernahan. Dean got a quick kick away. Stevens, bit awkward. Handball put to Elliott in position, to Dundas, to Roos. The 2 number 1s playing on one another.
He must play in a key position. There's no doubt about that, Bruce. Centre half forward or centre half back. They need his...
Oh!
Good mark, Wilden. Quickly plays on to Matthews. Short. Morris within kicking distance.
Wasn't that terrific play by Doc Wilden? A great mark. And also by Matthews. Good vision there. Diulio off again for Carlton. And Scott Spalding about to come back on.
He's kicked 1 goal in his career, Morris. Wouldn't this be a handy one? 40 metres out. Drop punt. Hits the post. Stiff. Goal the difference.
Dorotich to Elvin. He can play on now. Fraser Brown's made the lead. Good play by Elvin. He's found him at halfback. There's nothing in this now. 1 kick. 6 points it is. Centre wing Zanotti takes front position. Roos. Zanotti at the back. Bumped over the line, and it will be a throw-in. What a good game, and really there hasn't been much in this game all day, Bruce.
You just had the feeling Carlton had it under control after quarter time.
Certainly at three-quarter time I did.
Tapped by Cavidan, Dundas, Brown.
Oh!
Boundary umpire taking a body blow, picking himself up.
Good effort by the boundary. He kept his mind on the job.
Even blew his whistle when he went down. Down but not out at centre wing. Tap over the back. Dean, sorry. Armstrong and Brown, and they're getting out of play. First match of the year, 15-4 for Armstrong, 1 goal 3. So important to get off to a positive start. And this game finally balanced. Caviton sporting off his knee. Good clash there.
Dundas got knocked in the head.
Baldwin also. Here's Wine. It's coming back.
Now,
it's a free kick to Stevens or Athorn. Stevens, I think.
well, why wasn't advantage paid? Because Jimmy Wine had control of the ball.
Yeah, I think the umpire, Bernie, felt that he might not have had control, you know, when he picked it up.
Yeah.
One of those touchy ones.
Dundas limping a bit, gives it back to Stevens. Drop punt to Roos. Roos just got caught out of position, had a bit on it. Roos' tackle okay. Gale, very well done to put the body in strongly. Carlton hold it up though. Centre half, or half forward flank to be exact, with Fitzroy inside the 50-metre line.
Well, they're certainly finishing the stronger. I would have thought the scoring in was left of screen. Fitzroy going the other way. Now a chance, Carlton. Hannah. Tuatafidis. Now McKay. Oh, shocker off the side of the boot. Spalding. Oh, he trapped it pretty well, but Guard read it well. Well played by Guard, and terrific vision as he finds Dundas. Dundas on the left foot. Chips it in. Lynch comes out and takes the mark. Oh, boy. Baldwin, I should have said a moment ago, of course. Now, Alistair Lynch, he's not taking his time here. He's racing in to have a shot at goal. There's the drop punt. A magnificent kick. Scores are level. Scores are level. 15-9, 14-15. What a game.
Well, a tremendous turnaround by Fitzroy. What a last quarter they've produced so far. They've kicked 4 goals, 1 in the first 11 minutes of play, and Carlton have only been able to manage 1 behind. There's Alistair Lynch now playing at full forward. He didn't mess around there, just went straight back and banged it right through the middle.
Thriller now, Princess Park. Scores all tied up, 99 apiece. Fitzroy charging home. Have kicked 4 goals in the final term. Gale. Kudafides. Fraser Brown. D'Ulio's had a quiet one, hasn't had a kick. Morris, Stevens, Caven. Short to Zanotti, who's done pretty well. Kicked the dashing goal in the second term. Short to Wine, who's accumulating. He's up to 14-5 before this one. Centre wing, Roos goes early. Sexton was there, and also Silvani. Silvani's was terrific in the first half, hasn't provided so much rebound since half-time, but he's had some very good opponents against him.
Centre wing, over the back. Oh, they try to crash there. Elliott now, a chance. He tries to, he got his boot to it. That was good play to Roos. Roos can't pick it up. Now he's got it. Gets a quick kick. In towards full forward, Alistair Lynch races at the ball. Overruns it. Here's Alvin. On to McKay. McKay out to centre wing. Armstrong back with the flight of the ball as he taps it back to the line, and that's good thinking by the Fitzroy centre man, because when in doubt, head for the line. Just over 14 minutes left in this game. It's anyone's game. Fitzroy on top at the moment. Scores are level, but Fitzroy coming home strongly. Kudafides, was he held by the arm? Yes, he was. On to Heaver. Heaver, a beautiful kick to half-forward Cave, and it could have been a free kick to Kernahan there. Taken by Seacamp. They're running hard at the ball. Brett Stevens should kick it wide. He does. The trip. Oh, boy. Unbelievable. He was tripped by McKay, the Fitzroy player, and the umpire has let it go. Down to Kernahan, and a mark. Am I seeing things, Bernie, or not?
Well, I think I saw the same incident, Pete. There's no doubt about it. He was tripped.
He tripped him with his own.
Was tripped, whether it was accidental or not. The trip was there.
It's not the point. He tripped him with his own, the Carlton player's foot.
Between 2 very important decisions, non-decisions.
right
against
in front
Fitzroy,
of the
one against Hannah in the third quarter, and now that one on Dunstan.
Gee, that's poor umpiring. Kernahan from 40 metres. Goals. Steve Kernahan has kicked 4.
Kernahan with 4 goals. And that's the margin of goal now between the two teams. Dean around the body. Oh, lovely mark. Taken great courage shown there by Scott Spalding. Started on the interchange bench, got a run in the second term. May have even come on in the first. He goes from the centre square. Welsh was his target. It cleared the pack. Fitzroy have got to hold it up now. Baldwin got to bounce back strongly as they have at the beginning of this term. Wide. Aythorne. Elliott. Now Wielden. Nice little kick to Elliott. Measured it well, Wielden. Aythorne holds up Elliott at centre wing. Gets some distance. Dunstan at the back of McKay. Silvani. A quick kick. Hannah in the right spot at the right time. Play on call. Centering kick. Welsh coming out. Oh, well played, Seacamp. Difficult mark to take.
Gutsy.
Now to Morris.
Paul Morris should give it to Zanotti here. Zanotti should run because he's got a lot of pace, but he elects to kick it. Not a bad kick either to Dunstan. Dunstan has it pumped out of his hands by Andrew McKay. Still anyone's game. Scoreboard shows 6 points the margin. Carlton leads. Ruse. No hit out as Fraser Brown was there. Now the umpire could easily have played holding the ball, and that could have been against the Fitzroy player then.
Would have been a tough call, Pete.
You think?
The player making all the play there in Broderick. He was tackled immediately he had the ball. It would have been a very tough decision.
Centre wing, Ruse again. Oh, he grabbed that well out of the ruck. Fitzroy player lying over it, but he hasn't really got it, so the umpire calls play on. Strong work by Zanotti. Now, players pouncing on top of the ball. Fraser Brown lying over it, and it'll be a bounce.
12 and 9 for Brown today. Zanotti using some weight there and holding it up. Matthews and Koutafidis. Bradley. Gleeson attacked it strongly. Bradley tried a little one, got a high one. Went to ground, free kick. 12 and 14 Bradley. Kernahan the target. Welsh was at the back. Gleeson should give it to Welsh. Now if it sits, Welsh will kick a goal. No, it ran away from him. And maybe Gleeson not seeing him. Just a little chip pass was the go, wasn't it?
You're right, Bruce. If that had a bounce back, it was a certain goal.
Also, the hand pass could have been on to Ron DiUlio. He signalled to Adrian Gleeson, why didn't you get it over to me? And then it could have been over the top again to Rowan Welsh.
Well, forward pocket, Welsh did it well. He's got control of the ball. And it will be a bounce. And Seacamp, he's a fiery customer. So is Welsh. And there's Marcus Seacamp. Well, what a great game of football. Just two closely contested sides here. Gale, oh, dangerous, but it might come off because he saw the man out wide in Armstrong. Armstrong kicks it on the right foot. He had no one to give it to. And this might run over. That was good play by Armstrong. And over the line it goes centre wing.
Defence good there. Gale and Armstrong backing him up. Suddenly goals getting harder to get. And more crucial. Well, Ruse having a wrestling match with Koutafidis. Play on called. This is a body blow for Fitzroy. He was kicked through. Runs right up to the 50. Takes a chance, drops it, and...
No! Did he bounce it or handball it?
He looked as if he bounced it.
I thought he was bouncing the ball. If he was bouncing
the ball, it's holding the ball.
At 50 metres.
Well, Fitzroy can really complain here.
Well, he certainly
look at Ruse. Have a look at Paul Ruse. And I don't blame you, Paul
Ruse. Well, that is disappointing. I don't think he did hand pass that.
Well, if he handballed, well, it's the right decision. If he bounced it, it's holding the ball.
Well, these umpires, if that was a...
It's a goal. He's kicked his fourth. Look at Roos.
Oh, I've never seen Paul Roos act like that towards an umpire. They're all going off.
Well, look, it's basic stuff. Basic stuff.
Fitzroy have had some shockers, absolute shockers.
I thought initially, Peter, I'm not sure whether he hand passed or not. I don't want to crucify this umpire just
but
yet.
hang on, Bernie, the original free kick on centre wing against Roos, when both players were wrestling in the ruck duel, it should never have been there in the first place.
From where we are, we're on the blind side. We couldn't see if he handballed.
Well, I'm not commenting on that one, but I'm talking about the original kick against Roos on centre wing.
Well, you got the feeling Roos saw something. 17-9 to 14-15. Drama at Princes Park.
Well, disappointing because, you know, Fitzroy trying their hearts out. So is Carlton, of course, but a free kick for Carlton. Spalding. Now, how will the umpire see that? He's called play on. Kicked off the ground. Here's Peter Dean. Now Steve Silvani. 8 minutes of play left. Silvani. Free kick against Carlton for a kick out. No doubt about that against Welsh. So not he'll have to bring the ball back to Stevens. Well, surely Carlton would have to win it from here, but Fitzroy won't give up. They have fought like caged lions today. And no doubt about that. Zanotti to take the kick. Oh, dangerous here. Morris
has to go back. Time on was now it's signalled. Now he can take his kick.
Mark Zanotti at half back. Now he's got the loose man here. Now they can kick it out here to Ashley Matthews. He's got to kick it now and quickly. Ashley Matthews marks. There should be someone leading. He can't see anyone. It's Hannah and Doc Wheeldon. Hannah will take this to the line. You can bet on that. And he does that as he takes it over. So it'll be a throw in at half forward for Fitzroy.
Attacking and needing a goal with less than 8 minutes remaining. Guard goes up. Gleeson snared it. Good tackle on him by Guard. And going to the boundary line was Williams. Elliott's picked him up in the last quarter and done all right. Wheeldon will do the ruck work with Koutafidis. Koutafidis at the back. Wines, quick kick. Roos versus Silvani. Well played, Roos. Paid.
No, he didn't hold that long enough. Definitely Silvani stepped in and got a hand to it, Bruce.
I thought it was a mark.
I did too, to be honest.
No, I couldn't see it.
Let's see if he can kick a goal. Straight, bang, through. They're still in it. The captain kicks a goal, and the Blues lead by 1.
Fitzroy will not lay down. Matthews versus Koutafidis. A loose ball, very important here. Who will get it out of the centre? 17-9 to... Well, you look at 30 scoring shots to Fitzroy. Carlton have had 26. So the Roys can blame themselves if they lose it. Particularly a couple of... 3 or 4 shocking misses. Wheeldon missed some sitters. Now, here's a chance. Broderick. Oh, well played. Armstrong. Where's Lynch? Lynch versus Dorotich. Lynch racing after it. He needs some support. Well played, Alistair Lynch. Round the corner goes Lynch. Oh, in fact, he had Dunstan on his own in the pocket if he could have seen him, but that could be a vital point because they now trail Fitzroy by 5 points.
Yes, he could have popped that over to Dunstan. A big chance there for Fitzroy.
Just under 6 minutes of play left is Hannah to bring it back into play. Fraser Brown and Roos. Can he mark it? Brown, he can. Good mark. Brown at half back. He can look for McKay. McKay has made position way out on centre wing. He marks. McKay brings it to the half-forward line. Kernahan, and he's got his teammate out there, and it is Spalding. Is it Scott Spalding? Yep. Spalding way out at half-forward.
Couple of rookies combining their first gamers. McKay and Spalding. Welsh. A splendid mark, isn't he?
And a very solid player, isn't he? Got a very good physique. Looks like he's been in the gym over the summer months, built himself up.
It's a great advantage to a team when you can bang it in and know that a bloke can take a mark against opposition like this fellow can.
And he kicks the ball so well also, Bruce.
Well, you reckon that a goal here, well, it's only 2 kicks still, but The goal here makes it very tough for the Lions. Tucked away in the pocket, kicks it across the face and misses completely, and that could be important.
Vital miss.
Because behind at least puts Fitzroy a goal behind, and now they're still just 5 points behind. Stevens comes from the back pocket.
He's got to kick it as long as he can, Brett Stevens.
He's done that. Zanotti and Dean. Well done, Zanotti. Kudafides to Williams. Oh, clever. He saw Brown short, and he just had enough on it. Kernahan with a couple of opponents. Now the lead, and he gets him. A difficult shot. It will be Kernahan's best kick to score here. He's probably 5 to 10 metres short of Welsh now in the kicking stakes when it comes to distance. He's kicked 450 goals in his career. And this will be a handy one. Tight angle. Should get the distance. Kicks from 50. Hooks it. Just striving for that extra distance. But Carlton a goal in front. Kernahan with 4 goals too. Played very well. 4-3 to Kernahan. 112 to 106.
Caven. Oh, look at that kick. Oh. Look at the kick to the centre of the ground. Magnificent kick. Now, which way will it bounce? Silvani, very good, but he goes to ground. No free kick. Play on, calls the umpire. Look at the desperation. Wheeldon shoots it out. Here's Brett Stevens. And a free kick to Fitzroy to Wheeldon, holding the man. Oh, boy. Look at this, just over 3 minutes left. Wheeldon should kick it quickly. Roos is there. Lynch is there. Now, the high flyers congregate. Up they go, over the back Roos. Off the ground Roos. Can't get it away. Alvin, caught. Gets his boot the ball. Marked by Seacamp. Marcus Seacamp has marked 30 metres from goal, slight angle.
He kicked a similar goal to this in that Foster's Cup semi-final against Richmond. He kicked 2 goals, in fact, in that game when he went up on the forward line, so he can kick them.
Well, if he kicks this, Bernie, scores are level with 2 minutes and 40 seconds of play left in the match.
He kicked 3 goals for Fitzroy in 1992. This is his most important shot at goal ever, I would think, Peter.
Marcus Seacamp. Oh, it's coming back, it's a goal. Scores 11. Scores 11 as Seacamp puts it through the middle. Well, what about this? What a game. Carlton 17-10. Fitzroy 16 goals, 16.
They will not lay down the Lions. What a comeback. 12 points down only a couple of minutes ago. We've got 2 minutes 19 seconds remaining on the clock. Oh, Ross had a chance with that shot at goal. He missed everything. That's given Fitzroy the chance to tie this game up.
Dead set level with 2 minutes to go. Steaming finish by the Lions. Have kicked 6 goals in the last quarter. Stevens. The pressure was on him from Heaver. Morris, Stevens. Well played, Gleeson. Delulio hasn't had a kick today. Still not one. Dunstan round the body. Front spot guard. Alvin held it up pretty well. It's getting very tight and desperate. Alvin. Gleeson. Good control. Brown. Delulio. Still not a kick for Ron. Elliott. Brown. Kernahan. Can he take the big mark? Well played, Seacamp. Bradley. Seacamp holds it up. Ball up with a minute and a half to go.
Ooh, desperation by Seacamp. Real danger there if Kernahan had taken that mark.
Half forward for the Blues. The captain, Steve Kernahan, straight to Seacamp. Now Gale. Gale around the corner. Fraser Brown. Oh, almost a free kick to Armstrong. Play on, says the umpire. Inside to Armstrong. Now it's Morris. Morris to half forward. Roderick races there. Oh, strong tackle. He tried to beat it. Roos can go. A chip pass.
Look back in the square.
Look at Lynch on his own. He's found. No, it's not. It's Dunstan. Dunstan has marked. Unbelievable game this. Dunstan is marked.
He was back there for 15 seconds without a Carlton player getting back to guard him. It was on if Roosie had have actually seen him in the first place.
Gee, the tackle on McKay was important.
Wasn't it great? Yeah, McKay was the player who left Dunstan to come charging out.
He had to do it, didn't he?
He had to.
He had to back himself in the youngster. Dunstan, if he kicks this, they're 6 points in front. If he misses, they're 1 point in front. There's the kick. They're 6 points in front, Fitzroy. Who would have believed it? Well, what a comeback by the Roys. 17-16 to Carlton, 17-10. 27 seconds left in this match.
3 goals, 2 to Michael Dunstan, a recruit from Western Australia. And what a comeback. What a comeback by the Lions.
27 seconds remaining.
And they've got Lynch in the ruck.
Fitzroy by a goal. It's been a long time since they were in front of brilliant Williams. Dorotic, Zanotti. Kernahan on Matthews. Athorn brilliantly played to Julio. Had it taken off him superbly. Seacamp. Surely the Lions can hang on now with 10 seconds remaining. Hannah tried to go. Doc Wilden with him. And what's happening?
Free kick back here to Fitzroy, Bruce.
Well, that'll be it.
That's it.
It's all over. Well, you wouldn't have picked this because when Heaver kicked his 4th goal, all seemed lost for Fitzroy. And this is the one that the Blues will think has got away from them at the start of the year. And for the Lions, what courage. And they've done it. Won it from nowhere. A 7-goal last quarter. Well, a lot of people reckon this is the last season they'll be playing in the AFL. They're going to reckon again after this. They're celebrating.
They did it against all the odds too. The Lions, they really did it tough. They came back from nowhere. What a last quarter. 7 goals. 2 to Fitzroy. And Carlton kicked 2 goals too. So they ran all over the top of Carlton in the last quarter. And that is one of the best victories you're ever going to see. Just tremendous courage shown by the Lions against all odds. And just kept on coming back.
Oh, what a start for Fitzroy. They won't lie down. 17-16 in the end to 17-10. Wilden and Dunstan both got 3 goals. Kernahan, Heaver and Welsh got 4 each for Carlton. There was one report to Wilden for allegedly striking Dorotic in the second quarter by 2 of the umpires, one of the field umpires and one of the boundary umpires. So Fitzroy winning. And what about the Blues? Beaten by 2 points in the Foster's Cup by Footscray and a goal today when they seemed home and hosed. A break. Cardinia Park after this.